Greetings, this is the Instrument Sidekick video for the percussion. Page 18, reading more than one instrument. Page 18, reading more than one instrument. This page is fun, but challenging. All right, so here we have a couple exercises as the different areas on the neutral clef staff represent different instruments rather than different pitches. The third space up is always a snare drum. Always assume snares on unless it says otherwise. And the bottom space is always the bass drum. All right, so we have our neutral clef, and we have notes on the bottom space and the third space up. So we have snare drum sounds and bass drum sounds for you to play at the same time. This first exercise, bass drum's playing quarter notes all the way across, and the snare drum's playing eighth notes all the way across. So always count whatever the extra sounds are. So in this case, you'd still count the ands. If there's an and, you'll still say and. Other than that, you're still going to be going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to divide things out. You're going to pretend you have a bass drum at home, okay? We're going to pretend you have a bass drum. Now, bass drums are actually this big, giant instrument that'll be towards your left, okay? This is my left. Your left's over there, all right? So towards the left. So I'm going to pretend this here, that's going to be my bass drum for now. I'm going to hit that with my left hand whenever there's a quarter note there on the bottom space. The third space up note's a snare drum. I'm still going to hit up here. Okay? So I'm still going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but my snare drum hand's going to be going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. My bass drum hand's going to be just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Even though I'm saying the and and playing the and with my right hand on the snare drum, my left hand's only going to be hitting the bass drum there. Now, depending on bass drum, sometimes you'll be hitting straight up and down. Sometimes you'll be hitting a glancing blow with something that is sideways, so it'll be more this way. All right, but for right now, just getting used to the fact that your right hand and left hand can do different things is kind of the concept. So we're going to pretend your left hand's hitting a bass drum and your right hand's hitting a snare drum. And that whole line going across is like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right? That is challenging enough. But wait till you see this next exercise. Now, beat 1, the snare drum hits 1 and eighth notes, and the bass drum hits a quarter note, just like you did up there, just 1. Then, the bass drum, your left hand, hits 2 and, while your right hand is only hitting beat 2. So while your right hand's going 1 and 2, 3 and 4, your left hand's going 1, 2 and 3, 4 and, putting the eighth notes on the opposite. This is challenging. So, the way I think of it, it's all divided and connected, so all the beats are still above each other in the right places. So you're going to hit with both sticks at the same time when you say 1. Then you're going to hit your right hand when you say and. Then you hit both sticks at the same time when you say 2. Then you're going to hit with your left hand when you say and. Then both sticks when you say 3, right hand on and. Both sticks when you say 4, left hand on and. So both sticks are still hitting beat 1, 2, 3, 4. And the ands are switching between your right and left. So you're going to be both right, both left, both right, both left, both right, both left, both right, both left. Still counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it goes like this. Okay, it's a right hand's the one that gets the and first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right? Crazy! But really, really fun when you start to get it. I really love doing that. I could do that for 5 minutes just doing that. I would just love to. All right, you don't have to, but it is actually a really, really fun exercise as a drummer to start doing that kind of stuff with all your hands. All right, eventually you're going to be doing stuff with both your hands and both your feet. All right. Never also your head. You don't have to add in any headbutts or anything weird. But you do have different things that you do with each of your hands and each of your legs in drumming sometimes. And this will be a chance for you to start getting a sense of controlling your right hand and left hand and still keeping a beat in your head. Very, very challenging and very, very hard. All right. One of the things that makes percussion one of the hardest instruments to learn. All right. So, good luck. Practice it. Try it. Really. I love doing this. It's so much fun. And may the force be with you.